shining in my eyes. Had a million reasons, but I chose to rise. Every little setback made me stronger than before. And now I'm standing taller, reaching for something more. People talking loud, saying what I can't do, but I hear a different voice and it's leading me through. Got a fire in my heart, got a dream in my soul, and I'm not slowing down till I reach my goal. No more fear, no more doubt, I'm letting all my light shine out. Every step, every move, I'm living proof that dreams come true. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. Put your hands up high, touch the open sky. Good vibes, only let the whole world see the power you've been holding deep inside of me. Believe in yourself, don't let go tonight. You were born to shine, you were made to ignite. Good vibes flowing everywhere we go. When you believe in yourself, that's when your magic shows. That's when you're mad. I remember all the nights when the road felt long. Now I'm dancing through the struggle like my favorite song. Every scar tells a story, every tear became gold. Every chapter of my life made me brave and bold. I don't need permission, I don't need a sign. The strength I've been searching for was mine all the time. Got my head in the clouds, got my feet on the ground, and I'm turning every whisper into a lot of sound. Feel the rhythm in your heart tonight. Let it carry you into the light. No limits, no chains, no walls to break through. The greatest thing you'll ever be is the real you. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. Put your hands up high, touch the open sky. Good vibes, only let the whole world see the power you've been holding deep inside of me. Believe in yourself, don't let go tonight. You were born to shine, you were made to ignite. Good vibes flowing everywhere we go. When you believe in yourself, that's when your magic shows. That's when your magic shows. Good vibes, good life. Keep your head held high. Good vibes, good life. Keep your head held high. Believe in yourself and watch your dreams come alive. Believe in yourself and let your magic show.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddy S and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S, are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S.
All right, welcome. Boy, that was
lame. Lame.
lame.
Does that word bother you?
What?
Lame.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you why. I'm going to ask you in a second.
No, you don't want to ask me.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. So we are not in the studio, as you can see. We are live on remote at WM Printing, Wandering Vision Studio. They do augmented reality, all kinds of printing, business printing. I don't know what it's called. It's like a skim, I guess, on the outside of a business. They do walls, they do printing, they do business cards. But we actually didn't know any of that until we got here because we met Daniel and Mayhem up at the studio. You met them at Movies of Lake Worth.
Yes.
They do incredible festival artwork, augmented reality. I said to him, do you do murals? Can you imagine putting a big mural in, like, my granddaughter's room? And then one day when she gets a phone, the whole thing comes to life. Can you imagine being like your own virtual reality room?
No, I
or
can
VR
imagine.
glasses? How cool would
I
that
can
be?
imagine in 6 months they move and you leave the mirror behind.
Right?
That I can imagine.
Wouldn't that be unbelievable?
No, that wouldn't be unbelievable. You got to make it so it's removable.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him. But so many great things happened. You guys were here setting up all morning. We were at the studio doing Center Stage's show today. So that was a nice show with Alicia, Michelle, and Frank. And more to come. How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? I'm a little bit scared
Why?
because they're very close. I can hear them breathe.
It's a good
I
thing.
hear Heather breathing in her ears.
We're keeping everybody close.
I wanted to see if she was hearing me.
A lot of good things going. Andrew, I don't know if we can, you know the guy in Epcot, he's in 3D and he bounces around and then he explodes into like a million pieces. That's what we do with Andrew. We pull him in a million different pieces. He's here, he's there, he's loading Fonzie's car, he's doing this. The crew is here. We got some new crew doing their thing. Happy Friday, guys. You made it through another week. You're like, what?
Look at them, like what? Gonna throw them on behind the board.
So what do you got
before the day
cooking
goes.
today?
Nothing. I wanted to come up here and I'm talking to Hirsch. I'm talking to a few people who are sitting in the corner over there, explaining the concept of what the company here does, how it can better them, advance them. These are the little things that people don't realize, just how important it is to get your focus out there, getting your niche out there. And sometimes something as simple as a shirt. The only thing is I wore this short shirt today, and when I was at Frank's show, everybody was touching my shirt. So I got to put a sign that says,
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
You and the flight attendants.
what?
Have you seen there's a flight attendant ban? They don't want anyone touching them. So we're going to do the ban on Freddie. Don't touch.
The flight attendants are getting touched?
Flight attendants, right. You know, when you're on an airplane, you want to get the flight attendants' attention. You touch them as they're walking up and down the aisles. They don't want that. So there's a whole big thing. There's like, do not touch. The buttons, they wear belts and sashes, like, do not touch me. Yeah.
So you're comparing me to a flight attendant?
Well, you're like, do not touch me. So
Well, they were poking at me because
Exactly.
because I told them it comes alive with their phone, so they don't hear the word phone, and they're poking me to see if it's going to come alive.
this is amazing. What he showed me in the back rooms, I was with Victoria, was the back rooms, incredible. There's some that there's interactive that they're going to be on cruises and so many great things. I know he recorded one of me like in front of a sign, like pretending I'm steering a boat. I don't know, kind of cool.
So if I were to say that, you would get mad at me.
What, steering a boat?
No, back room. Show you what there was in the back room. This is a big place.
It's a huge place.
You can get lost. You may need like a
It's a
a
huge
map.
place. So
to
we're
get
at
back.
WM Printing, which is unbelievable, and I can't believe the size of their print shop, what they do. They are all over the country. They can do businesses anywhere. It's absolutely unbelievable what's going on here.
And he was explaining to me how they set it up and they do things for different people. There's stuff back there that we can't even take pictures of because it hasn't been announced yet.
Right?
So he's like in the know. And we out of the know. And he's in the
We do.
know.
Happy Friday. It's nice to do something different. It's a beautiful day in South Florida. We're wrapping up August, actually. Hard to believe Tuesday is September 1st. We're rolling into Labor Day weekend. I don't know. Summer went so super fast.
Now, if people want to come in here to set up an appointment, is that the way it works?
Yeah, we do by appointment only.
So by appointment.
You can email support, or if you, like Daniel, he'll have the music buddies and whatever. They'll make an appointment and come and take a tour and all that.
The music bunnies?
Buddies.
Buddies.
Like,
Buddies.
Like the oh, are we? Okay.
We're just, no camera. You're just voicing.
Okay. Yeah. So we do by appointment only. You can either email our support email, which is just support at WM Printing, or like when Daniel has like the artists and stuff that he works with, they email him directly and set up an appointment. Yeah.
The way I met Daniel and Mayhem was, and there was another gentleman, I forget his name. They were at the movies of Lake Worth, and they were printing shirts right there.
Yeah, that's the new Wonder Vision. I think that's what it's called. That Daniel's been working on. That's how he's doing the augment stuff. That's like his own brand of how they're marketing the augment for like events and festivals and stuff like that.
It's incredible what's going on.
And the funny thing about when you're at a place, when you walk over to ask a question, and you start looking through the books, it's funny because all of a sudden everybody starts talking to him because
Daniel?
everybody's talking to Daniel. And then why don't you come and join us? You might as well. Are you on the phone?
No, I'm just running around.
All right, so come, sit, relax. We're talking about you.
This place is amazing.
This place is
Incredible.
bigger than we anticipated in terms of not only size but what you have going on in here.
Yeah, we do a lot of projects. We're kind of a private company. We don't really advertise. Then, we started out of the trunk of our cars here, me and my partner AJ, and basically built it into what you see here today.
We were talking earlier about, we on the morning show we talk about the kids going to school and the debt they incur of going to school and getting the degree, and you've taught yourself everything that is going on in here.
Yeah, I dropped out of school. I just realized that between going to a library and being taught American education in a standard school, and I've got nothing but love for teachers, and trust me, like, they're doing the right thing. They're trying it, but they're battling with, a curriculum that doesn't make sense, especially in today's market. It's all outdated, and it was back when I was young. So growing up in St. Augustine, Florida, I realized really quick that if I wanted to excel in music and the entertainment industry, I needed to get out of high school and get right into my craft of what I wanted to do. So at the age of 15, I emancipated myself, and I moved in with a bunch of hippies and hitchhiked around the United States, and I ended up working for some big bands, and then getting into the music industry, and then actually touring all around the world, spinning records at clubs and stuff for big festivals and raves and stuff like that.
I got to ask you, because I was having this conversation with my son this morning. My other son, Gio, now decides to call me at 6 o'clock in the morning because he's so excited about some of the things that he wants to work on. When you got the idea to do what you do now, did you see the bigger picture at age 15? You knew that it was there. You knew you wanted to jump on it. You knew you were going to be one of the first to do it. And it didn't stop you. At your age, it's probably kind of scary to do that. Did you know right there, have the vision of what you created in here?
Yeah, not this specifically. This kind of happened organically. This building itself, I used to work for a company called Twig One Stop Printing, and it was in this exact same office, literally. And we didn't see eye to eye. He's one of my best friends. He knew me from, I used to make like designs and posters back in the day when we were printing out of garages, making posters and flyers. And he opened this big company, did really well for himself, but eventually he started drowning in just everything he was doing. He wasn't focused on the modern side of promoting. And I kept on trying to tell him, listen, there's things are coming up. We got to get ahead of the market. And he was kind of stubborn in that case and ended up closing down his business and firing me. They closed down shortly after he got rid of me. And then I had met my current partner here and some of our production managers, like Chad in the back, and we all kind of merged over at WM Printing, which used to be in Boca, a real small shop. And exponentially our brains put together, we expanded outside of our britches. We couldn't not build this place. So we came here and built this from scratch, what you see, and created this company without any advertising, all just connections, just walking around, going to events, giving our cards away, boots on the ground, what I like to say, kissing babies and shaking hands. Or shaking babies and kissing hands, depending on what country you're from. But we like to get out there and network organically, and that's what helped us build what you see today. And now we're, distributing materials all over to huge events, school systems. We're doing walls, storefront wraps. We just finished this amazing arts garage for some family of Grateful Dead that we did their whole inside with some amazing stuff, and it's all wrapped vinyl with installers, and if not, I think we try to augment that stuff as well, which is one of our new features that we're going to be rolling out here, is augmenting walls. When we do the full wraps, like the one I showed you in the back of my door there, I have that in the back, and I'll show you guys in a little while, where we wrap the whole wall in the back. So now you can walk into a room and these universes come to life on your phone just by scanning a little QR code with your camera.
That's what I was thinking about for kids. I was like my granddaughter. Imagine having like that butterfly universe come to life in your room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could do a mural, like just a die-cut sticker on her wall, and I'll have my guys come in, or I'll install it myself, and we'll adhere it to the wall, make it nice and clean, and it'll last forever. And she can just run her phone over it, and now the butterfly's flying in her room.
How cool is that?
And if you don't, okay, so the phone is making everything like move around and be in place, correct?
Mm-hmm, yeah,
It's
you
the
can use
phone
a tablet.
That's
It's
what
just
I was
a
going to
camera.
ask you. What
It's a
about
camera.
glasses?
So glasses, if you're wearing Meta glasses, as soon as you run your glasses over it, it'll recognize the trigger, and then it will go to your phone. It'll say, well, do you want to open this? But with VR helmets, you can put on the VR. If it's open to the internet, then it will automatically pop up. It'll give you the option. But it's a little QR code that we put in the corner. It's just like anything else. Once it recognizes a QR, you hit the trigger, and then it will open up right away.
So there is a way of putting it on a shield. It just depends what kind of shield you're going to be wearing. Like a helmet as opposed to glasses, as opposed to...
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much anything you think of. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start doing tattoos soon, too. So your tattoo will be able to come to life once you run. You know. And then with that, so what I'm doing is I'm actually creating necklaces and earrings for girls that have the QR code on it. So you can be like, scan my QR code, and then my tattoo comes to life. Or a guy will have a necklace, be like, scan this, and now check out my tattoo or check out my shirt. So that's another apparel merchandise object that we're going to be implementing into our storefronts and when we go live to events and festivals and stuff like that.
That is so cool.
Yes.
You created all this technology with yourself right here with your partners and.
Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of help. I mean, we're a big think tank, here at WM Printing. WM Printing is like our home base. This is where it all starts, and of course, we break off from there into smaller little companies and ideas and concepts. I like to just, kind of like I go with the Bruce Lee method. It's out there already. Just grab it and make it your own. So, like I've got the board in the back. It's a 3D holographic infinity mirror. It's huge technology. It's amazing. No one's ever thought about that before. 100% original, but it's a concept put together of two things that are already invented, and I just put the two of them together. So they're not originally mine, but the idea of putting the two together is my own.
And what does it do?
It's basically a 3D holographic infinity mirror. So you've seen the infinity mirrors where you look into them and it's just a long stretch and it doesn't stop.
Right.
Well, imagine, the hologram bars that are like fans that spin, and then you can program them with the graphics. They're kind of, you see them on ads. Well, now I put one inside of that.
We have those.
Yeah.
Those like fans in the studio that you can put.
Oh, those
on.
things.
Yeah, the fans. Yeah, so, like the one you had up top there, I saw that. It's just the same thing, but it's trapped inside of a holographic infinity mirror, so
You
now
can
I
see
can
it like a
control
tube.
it. Yeah. If I had a chance, I really wanted to set it up for
I got to
you.
ask you, if you were to put that on its side, can it come out as a hologram?
Yeah.
So that
So
I can
that's different. So the hologram is stuck inside the bar.
It's in the
but
box.
you can. There is technology if you use fog or something like that and use lasers, you can kind of get the same effect.
So I can have a singer. Not that I would do this because I'm sure
You
they're
gotta
ready.
love the universe.
But
I know, right?
I know.
I just want to throw his coffee at that
Tell that
guy.
guy to,
But
tell
he has
that guy to
no-
go away.
He has no
Chewing
idea.
the lawn like right
he
now.
can't hear nothing.
Yeah, you guys are good over there? Okay.
But he's coming because
There
he
you
wants
go.
to get in.
You should get it on camera and
You should put the
plug
camera
it,
on
right?
him.
Yeah.
But
Just do it. We could do a Marilyn Monroe thing, right? You can be like, oh.
I always wanted to know if in stage 2. Oh, this is scary. On
Yeah,
stage
feel free to open that up and tell them if you want to.
Wow.
It's like being in the Wizard of Oz in Kansas, and all of a sudden Toto's going to go flying outside.
If a dog flies across the screen, it was him.
If you see a cow,
I know. That's hilarious.
It's time to run.
If you put it on stage 2, and let's say that we say we're gonna have Michael Jackson appear, like they did at the Grammys. I saw them do this, and they made a shadow, like a golden shadow of him there, and he was singing, or Whitney Houston, they was singing. I mean, the technology is amazing, and it's entertaining. They do it at the Sphere in Vegas, I heard.
Yes.
Which is amazing. It's just where business is going for entertainment. This is where you're going to start seeing people put big money into doing different types of entertainment. I mean, singers are good and all that. All of this stuff that you do is not AI driven. This is stuff that you draw. I just want people to
absolutely.
understand that.
Yeah, everything starts with a hand sketch drawing, whether it's chicken scratch, whatever. But sometimes it gets elaborate. It takes me hours. I have a couple examples to show you. Like I showed you one on my desk. Hand drawing with pencil. I have, thanks to my good friend Noni, she gave me this space age pencil that never needs to be sharpened or runs out of ink or runs out of carbon, and I never have to sharpen. It's always a pencil. I've never seen anything like it. So it's been very inspirational for me to just grab a piece of paper and then draw my ideas down, and then I drop them into Illustrator, create vector outlines, and then add whatever I need to, make it sure it's high resolution, even it out, balance it, measure it, put it into Photoshop. Photoshop, I add colorization, shading, and there's AI inside of all those programs. It's kind of hard to get away from AI. But so like instead of me sitting there and going, with a pen inside of a computer, I can say, give me a gradient pattern here that matches in the background, and it will help fill in those things. So that does help me save time. So AI is in everything. You can't really get away with it, and it's not really something that you should look down upon, but you just got to use it properly. AI is a tool. You can't let it write your books. You can't let it make all of your art and your designs. Lean on someone creative, and they will use AI in the things they do, but they'll make it look proper and not one of those AI junk that you see everybody using right now, which really annoys everybody, and psychologically it hurts the market.
And you were telling me about the logarithms on Meta.
Yeah.
They recognize it's an AI piece. You're not going to get all the hits you're looking for.
Yeah, I just went through an AI meta program through Facebook and Instagram, sat through a bunch of hours of just everybody talking. But basically, it's if you just use ChatGPT to create your flyer and it's got all that information on there, it flags it as AI content. And then also it knows that your AI content, if you're writing it, it can see the dashes, it knows, so it automatically throws it into a different algorithm. So you're not going to get as many views, and you're also diluting the market psychologically. Someone that's got a rock and roll event over here that uses an AI flyer, someone that's got a hip hop event over here, people online, they see it all as the same thing, and in their brain they don't process, oh, there's a hip hop, there's rock and roll. They just like, oh, whatever, they scroll past it. And they're working in the moment. They're living in the moment. So if you don't have something original that's standing out, like in your poster art for your event, then you're basically getting lost to those algorithms, and you're also affecting not only your market but other people's market. Sure. in a negative psychological pattern, which that nobody even knows and realizes it's happening behind the scenes of your brain. And that's one of my specialties. Is even though I never went to school. I dropped out. I'm self-educated. The psychology of marketing and how colors affect your target market is one of my specialties. And that comes from old, like Cold War, Stalin and Leningrad stuff, and how they affected the markets, believe it or not, before there was television advertising. It was just posters, reds and yellows. Reds and yellows to someone that was that remembers the wars back in the day is going to have a different psychological impact using those color schemes in your advertising and marketing, as opposed to using calm blues and which calms them down. But maybe in a younger market, reds and yellows means like, hey, punk rock, heavy metal. So you want to use that, but it depends on how you target that market and what kind of graphics you use. So it's very, very important to understand and to hire creative people. Don't just do it yourself. Don't jump on AI. Don't just do it. Think, oh, I can do it through Canva, whatever. You're doing it wrong. We love you for trying, because God knows in today's day and age, you really, really have to be the master of everything. As a promoter, I'm making the music, I'm making the flyers, I'm printing it, I'm doing everything, I'm doing the promoting, and it's a lot. But when it comes to your art and design and how you look to your target market, find your target market, find a creative to help you push it forward.
That's why I'm so amazed. I'm sitting here listening to everything that you do, and I was amazed with the T-shirts, but now coming here and to realize you're doing everything. You're doing the drawing, you're doing the art, you and your team, and you don't have a huge team in here.
I actually do have a huge team, but they're hidden.
They're not here.
Yeah, we've got a team overseas.
The music and everything that you're putting together,
Yeah.
but yet it doesn't stop there, because you're growing a business with it, and that's always where he and I fall into it. And we have an incredible team, and they're learning and they're being creatives in the market, and why it's important. We stress to them, and they stress to us why not to use AI. But then you're doing the business side of this, and you're growing and growing the financial side. You're not just doing this like crayons.
So that's
To
where you
have
need
fun.
AI. Is the in betweens, because another one of the things I do seminars for the cities. Like I do speaking engagements where I explain AI. Your time is money. That's the only true value that you have. That's the only real money there is your time. So spend it properly. Your net worth is your network. Your network is your net worth, and reverse that. And the money that you're coming in, it's not really money. Money is an illusion of your time. Your time is the only true profit you make in life. So you got to spend it and know your value, know your worth, and be able to use it properly. So AI will help you do that. Like AI, we use AI all over this place. It automates everything in between our emails, running jobs to the machines, sizing, making sure things are cut properly, bleeds, cuts. All that is used with AI. We do that. That's the in-between. That's the non-creative stuff. Workflow stuff. You want a workflow. You want to create your SOPs, and you want to connect them through end technology, connect them to your drives, and put all your, dump your brain into something, and then delegate that. So now you can free your time up to do all the creative stuff like hand drawing, going out there and meeting with people. I'm not stuck behind a computer all day doing all these tasks that are meaningless. That's the true purpose of AI, is to help you fill those voids in between and all those time-consuming tasks, really.
That was so cool, because I'm sitting there looking at your desk, and you've got this drawing, and you're like, I'm drawing. I'm thinking, you're creating this incredibly huge company with this great team, and you said, I'm drawing. And I think about the amount of hours that I sit writing proposals, and the amount of meetings that we take, and the things, and you clearly have automated this whole place to do what it needs to do. So you can sit, and he can color,
but he's still
and he can
creative.
draw. But now
Everything
he has the time
begins
to
with
be
that
creative.
creative eye.
But now he's got the
draw.
time to be
Exactly.
creative.
You're very right. And I give a lot of that to my partner in the WM, AJ. He's really the genius behind it, behind the AI technology. He's the one that pushed me into it. Now, I did create my own version of AI before AI came out, and it was basically if this, do that spreadsheet work. You would tell it what to do if something happened. And then it just kind of blew up, and I already had my own model for that built because I had a team of people in Honduras that were helping me, create this coding. And now it's all over the place. So I do understand its essential usage and the need for it, but you got to do it right. Just like any
No
other
junk
tool.
in, no junk out.
Well, the people that are complaining about AI now are the same, type of people that were riding horseback carriages back in the 20s and like, oh, what is this car thing? Freaking cars, it gets you to work faster. You got to use it right. You don't want to go out there and crash it into a building. You
They
wanna
tell
help
us,
it.
no more AI, no more. All right, we got to take a break.
Yes, let's take a break.
All right, more to come. We are live at, I'm going to make sure I get it right, WM Printing, which is really
WM Printing.
Wandering Visions, which is so super cool. This augmented reality, like on Freddy's shirt. All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
This is AMP2 TV Network, powered by the AMP Media Future Foundation. AMP2 is an award-winning production company. Here, we produce any media your heart desires. We produce films that make people emotional. We make the audience engaged, we're innovative, eye-catching, unforgettable. Amplify your idea. Here at AMP2 TV.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
In our blood, heard the city call, but the compass spun south. Sun hit our face, found a new home in a palm tree place. Now we broadcast now from the Boca Sands, still reppin' BK with the mic in hand. They say you left and and why now we brought it here. 6 borough vibes, let me make it clear. From Flatbush to Federal Highway, same grind, new skyline, cafecito sweet, but the brew's still strong. Wherever we at, that's where we belong. We are M Media Studios, yeah, we global now. 6 boroughs of NYC, Boca Raton, bow down. Brooklyn heart, Florida heat, watch us move the crowd. Streaming live, rising high, this is what it's about. M Media, turn it up. M Media, never down. Oh yeah, never down. Yeah, camera one on deck, lights on, take a sip. Brew Crew in the building every morning, we equip. Pastor with the word, jokes with the news. Sunshine, home care, got the sponsor views. We took the train south, but kept the Metro card. Hustling our chest, yeah, the rhythm's hard. No snow to shovel, just waves to ride. But that BK state of mind we never put aside. Oye, mi gente, escucha bien. Desde Nueva York hasta Boca Ratón, tenemos el sabor, tenemos la fe. En Media Studios, súbele. Con café cubano en la mano y el corazón brooklyniano. Unimos la calle con la palma para llevar esperanza a toda la alma. Dale, que esto está encendido. 6 boroughs representing unido. En Media Studios, yeah, we global now. 6 boroughs of NYC, Boca Raton, bow down. Hey. Brooklyn heart, Florida heat, watch us move the crowd. Streaming live, rising high, this is what it's about. M Media, turn it up. M Media, never down. Oh yeah, never down. So when you see the bridge on the screen, know we about to barrel to the palm tree scene. Boca by the beach, BK in the soul, and Media Studios, that's how we roll. 6 borough forever. Fade out on the cafecito stream.
All right, we're back.
It's so interesting to see the creative mind and then how you can bring AI into it. I had some of the new crew members working on articles to send out to everyone and how we're doing it in the studio. I think Victoria's putting, so Victoria, I hope that piece that you were reading today now makes more sense with this. Like in my mind, I want them to realize why being creative is so important, but also the benefits of using automation.
Well,
It's not to take your ideas, it's to free up your time.
No,
You
absolutely.
have other, you
But
can
I'm
be creative.
happy he's here, and he
Yeah.
says he can help us.
Yeah.
And he can come in 5 days
He's
a week.
unbelievable.
But the object of the aim is I'm hoping that you guys are listening to what he's talking about. I mean, he's been doing this since 15 years of age, and he's taken AI to another level. And it's hard to put it together. I'm shocked that he got by himself to put this whole thing together. But there are so many different ways that you can go with this. The creative side of it cannot be replaced. You cannot replace a
replace your
creative.
minds,
You
right.
can't. It's just going to enhance it. It's going to speed it up. It's going to make it so that things get out there quicker, ideologies. And I just had this conversation this morning, and I was telling my son, let's do this. He said to me, you know, Dad, 20 years ago when you started streaming, there was no streaming. It was a concept. And if you would have had AI back in the day, we would have a 17,000 square foot place.
Sometimes, I don't feel guilty, but I think some of it is so easy to put in. Someone had asked me for a contract for a client, and I literally like popped it in, and it spits out this whole thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But we presented it to the client, and they changed 2 words in the whole thing. Because when you don't think you need all of it, and I read through it, and I said, I would have never put, if I had written it, I would have never put it all in. But I think you need all of this. And she's like, yeah, this is fantastic. So she's using it.
I mean, but think about it. Suppose you were coming to a place like this, and in the back there is multiple settings, different places to do shows, and there's all soundproof so one doesn't bleed into the other. Is that feasible? And think about it. Maybe he was 15. He got it together with somebody. He comes here and does this thing. Anything is feasible. 17,000 square feet is big. It's huge.
Yeah.
More space to work and expand your wings.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's an amazing idea, the coincidence of having this conversation with him to benefit the foundation is amazing. What Heather put out for the last 3 weeks, I even asked her, do you think we'll have time to do a little
Actually, asked
something
Victoria
today?
to try. She's putting one together. I think today, one pager to go out tonight. Today,
A
so
little,
she's working on that.
a little tip in? You know, it's like
Yeah.
when OG tipped in the winning shot for the Knicks.
Because the
How you
one pagers
doing?
are great, the magazines are great, the one pagers are really good.
Well, I got another meeting and another appointment for Monday. Oh, do you want to talk about what happened last night at 6:30? Go ahead.
I don't want to. I can't give out their names because I don't want to mess up their names. But about doing a music promotional piece.
Yes. And what's it called? Just for laughs?
No, for fun.
Just for fun?
Just have fun.
Just have fun.
Just have fun.
Just Have Fun is an in-house group that we're going to be taking. Are you going to be with me on Tuesday? Is the only question I need to ask. Because
He
you
hasn't checked
promised
yet.
me an answer today.
No, we said I'll check over the weekend.
Well, we're going to be at O's? No. Oh,
You know, you're going to be at a Thai restaurant.
yes. What's the name of the restaurant on Tuesday?
Russ?
Oh,
You?
hold on, wait a second. I'll tell you.
I want to say it's like Thai Taste or something.
East Thai. Oh, yeah. The name of the restaurant is
Eaton?
East Thai Boca. East Thai.
East Thai?
Federal?
E-Thai.
Yeah, Etai.
Like
or
Eat
Federal?
Thai. E-A-T-H-A-I.
Yeah, Eathai. Yeah,
Like Eat Thai.
And we're gonna have a little band with us, a two-person band who's gonna do a comedy and music at the same time, and we're gonna take them on different shoots, and we have a shoot schedule, but we're gonna be scheduling as well. The only reason I asked if Gato's gonna be there on Tuesdays because there's music attached to it. If he's not, Heather knows what she's doing, right?
She's shaking her head. And I think Frank's going to be there to promote his book as well. He just texted. We have to give him the information on that. The Dietzes are going to be joining us.
Well, I'm gonna go see your doctor. I'm giving him a deal he can't refuse. I'm gonna bring the doctor to the shoot.
But a lot of cool things happening. A new crew and a lot of other things you got going on.
It's about expansion, and I have Renzo's Pizzeria on Federal. Thanks to Russ again. Spoke to them this morning. They were all in, and then we go to Meisner Park where there are 12 restaurants waiting for us. So which I'm gonna send them out there as well for the next couple of weeks. We're gonna be doing that.
And
as
Thursday
well.
we're going to be at Perla's studio.
And this Thursday we're going to Perla's. Where's that? In Coconut
I
Creek?
think she's in Pompano.
Pompano.
Up a sample.
We're gonna be
You
doing
know,
some good stuff with that.
There you go.
which way you want to go?
I don't know. However you want to. These we just printed these out. So these are on removable vinyl right now.
Wow.
So this is a brand new one I just drew. It's a turtle with the universe on its back, and when it augments, the planets spin around and the turtle chews on.
Now,
the
people, if they're watching this, if they use their phones, would it work?
If you put your phone on this, I bet you can capture on the camera.
Would it?
Now,
in person,
they
yeah,
could
but-
if you're holding it really still and do that, but they would have to have the app installed
To do
right
it.
now just to do it.
Okay.
There's no QR code. Normally I put a QR code down on the bottom, but this goes right to the app to download the app just to avoid any confusion.
What is the app?
The app is called Art I Vive. That's I-V-I-V-E. Art I Vive.
So ARTIVIVE.
Correct. Yeah.
These are on, I'm going to give you my vinyl.
Yeah, that
Because
is.
they're thick, you can feel them.
Yeah, those actually turn into stickers if you want to, so we can adhere them. And we needed them for our booth setup anyways, so these are just examples of some of the posters you can get, and they all come to life with your camera. I guess I could show you real quick.
Now,
If
on
we
your
could get it
website,
on
people can
camera.
go, they can order the shirts, they can order different things.
So right
Like
now we
one-
just have
even one
posters,
piece.
shirts, hoodies, and tank tops, but you can get a poster of one of
But
these
that's
if you
so
want
cool.
to.
Hoodies
But
and
here,
tank
I
tops,
don't know.
too.
I'll try to.
All right, let's put it on
we
this
can-
camera, guys.
I don't know if we can.
Finger twist.
So.
And you told me you could do any music, right?
I do a lot of music. Sometimes I download some stuff from an artist I like some we have one that has Portishead, the Gorillas and stuff. But I usually like to remix it and do my own little thing. You want to go on to the next one, maybe?
So if I sent you something on a new Spotify, you'll be able to use that too?
Yeah, you know, for the most part, we try not to copyright infringe. But when we do,
Wow.
you know, it's not like we're selling the song, and we do change the music up whenever I feel like it. But I try to do my own music because I do have, you know, multiple albums out there. I'm trying to get my music out there as well. So everything from electronic to like reggae, dub, funk, blues.
Were you
Stuff like
always?
that.
I mean, I guess you started this
You can
as a
switch it
teen.
up.
You've always been creative.
Yeah, I mean, I started off in band in high school, you know,
Look at
middle
this one.
school, drawing and stuff like that. Always doodled.
Look at the plan this morning.
Amazing.
This is one of my favorites. This is like Peter Cottontail Trap.
Yo, DJ Ham.
Hey, 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 hey. It's got little guys dancing on there, like break dancing on the side. So it's a whole 4D universe. You can do whatever you want to it. You know, switch it up.
Incredible.
This is one of my first designs that went famous back in the 90s. It was in like Spencer's and stuff. But it was just the concept of the headphones over the smiley face instead
I
of the
remember
smiley
seeing
face.
this at Spencer's.
I mean,
in the
this was
mall.
back in the 90s. And then everybody started stealing it, you know? And it was
I was
everywhere.
about to say, people stole this.
So that brings up a very interesting concept is that I don't care if they steal it. Let them steal it.
Because it's still.
As far as I'm concerned, music, art, once it's out in the universe, grab it, use it, redo it. That's what it's there for. Really, it's grab your perspective. There is no real stealing art. All art is just conceptual from the perspective of the individual looking at it.
It really comes down to how you use it.
Yeah.
That's what it comes to. The marketing concept behind it, how to put it in the right place at the right time.
I believe in open market. Throw it out there, let everybody use it, let everybody get whatever they want to out of it.
Now, I have to ask, how do you have this mind, this thought process? Because corporate is more corporate, and it's getting bigger, and it's the take. What's in it for me?
Yeah.
You're the give. So how have you become this give?
Somebody has to. Somebody has to go out there and just say, you guys are all doing it wrong. You know, from our government to our technology to the way we operate, interact on a day-to-day basis, it's all wrong. For me, it's you got to think two things before I do anything. If it doesn't have compassion or logic, those two things can stop me dead in my tracks. It can be compassionate, but it might not be a little logical, or vice versa. It could have all the logic in the world, but does it affect people negatively? Not enough people do that in their day-to-day lives, is look out around their surroundings. We have to kind of, like, without being too hippie-ish, you know, we have to find a middle ground with our surroundings. We have to not take over and plow things down. We have to become one with it, you know.
And with that, though, you're successful. You're not the
Balance.
hippie-ish where you're trying to figure it out day to day. You have an incredibly successful company with an amazing team. You give, you create,
Yes.
you use other tools.
That's how we've grown as organics, you know, as true connections, real people doing real things. Don't be afraid to cut out the people that are bringing you down. Surround yourself with people on your level or above and work every day to be better than the day before. Yeah, you make mistakes, but mistakes are what make us better. Make a mistake. Don't be afraid to fail. Go out there and trip and fall and bust your head open and get blood everywhere. Like, you're going to learn and you're going to become a better person from it. And I learned a long time ago that mistakes are what build character. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. And once you take that mentality out, go jump out of a plane. Go do whatever it is. Like, step outside of your comfort zone, and that's how you grow. That's how you expand.
Find that creativity so you don't just plateau.
Creative spark.
And then you know, creativity is contagious, because as soon as one does it and somebody is sitting next to you, they get some of that and they want some of that. It's like I was telling you yesterday, we had a room full of people that were all creatives, experienced business people, yet they all wanted in. If you had been there, the roof would have come off the house, because everybody was like, okay, let's trade numbers, let's do this. Now, question is, are they going to do it? So I'm pushing them on the phone. We said we're doing this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But a creative mind is difficult to find in this new system. And you have to say, yo, you're doing it wrong. Try this. So you're on a tryout. And then next thing is, when it's working, then everybody wants to copy you. Isn't that the thing? Everybody wants to be you.
I consider it flattery. I take no offense to any of that. I've copied people my whole life in order to get to where I am. You know, just because they inspire me doesn't mean you're copying them.
Sure.
Take what they've made and make it better. That's what life's about.
Yeah.
Of course, original ideas, there's something to be said for that, and a lot of people have them and do them, but you know, they hold on to them tight. Oh, this is mine. No, put it into the universe, and now you're expanding. Now you're growing, and you're cutting out that factor, that stigma that we've put on since we've been gone through this public education system, where the curriculum that they're teaching us is outdated. It's wrong. You go into any school and you learn about history or Christopher Columbus settled America. That's wrong. It's a lie.
True.
It doesn't. You go to the library and you read that Magellan and there was other people that settled and found America and discovered it. Little things like that keep us in this restrictive bubble that keeps you from going outside and really becoming and doing what you want to.
That's very true.
Russ would love him.
Oh yeah, no.
Right?
Russ has been trying to say that. He was in Maryland in the '60s, and they threw him out of being a professor because of the things you just said. Nowadays, you're allowed to say it, but back then, you weren't allowed to say it.
Well, even now, back again, it's circled back, and it's now like history is not history again. So yeah, I call it scholastic curriculum. The scholastic curriculum system is meant to keep us suppressed, and the teachers are fighting it. Go teachers, go out there and fight that. Get out there and teach the kids the right way. It's important. A lot of teachers these days are doing it under the books, and they're kind of like secretly because they can't. They have rules that they abide to that they have to follow in order for the entire system to stay in this stuck pattern of not getting ahead. So go out there and get ahead.
Well, the bottom line here is that the reason we like to do remotes is to teach the creatives in here that the way school teaches it, I'm not going to say is wrong because it would be wrong to say that, but there's another side to doing it. There's another way of doing it, and they teach you a book, and you read that book, and then when you come to the real deal, when you come to the real life deal, it's not as comfortable, and I purposely don't want it comfortable, because then if it's comfortable, they don't think. So today was very uncomfortable. We split the squad. We left half behind. We relied on Heather remembering her stuff. A check came in. The two guys were carrying and bringing their stuff. So I made it uncomfortable. We found a spot, a place to do it. Now, normally we don't do shoots like this, but I thought it was important to meet him. I thought it was important to listen to what he had to say, because when we were at Lake Worth, the movies of Lake Worth, I listened to every word you said, every single word. And Linda was going through the book, and I kept listening. And if you would have felt what I felt that night, you would have said, okay, no matter what, we got to do this. Because this is not only for us, it's for them. And I hope that they listen to 5% of what's going on right now, because this is going to make a difference in their life. They may not realize it right now, but when they get older, they're going to say, remember when we did that shoot? That guy was so right. Because it's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I appreciate that.
I can't tell you. That's why Dawn said to me, where are we going? I said, we're going up there. And she says to me, why? I says, I don't know why. I just know I got to be.
I try to find the logic in his
What
mayhem,
logic?
but
There is. I mean, you think the whole universe is chaotic mayhem, but it's all comes down to numbers and geometry, But we've been taught that wrong our whole life too, We are looking at everything at a 2D or 3D plane when there's actually 4 or 5 dimensions, maybe even more.
Wow.
So removing those from the equation of everything from math to science, it changes everything. You really have to rewrite the entire book, and you have to do that every day with an open mind. When I was younger, I
want people to see me.
I was diagnosed with an extremely high IQ, the top 1 or 2% of Americans in America. But the schooling, I couldn't handle it. The way they were teaching me, it didn't make sense. It was almost I was teaching my teachers. So I had to jump out right away, or else I was going to drown in this,
But do you know that that's
mess.
a secret formula to success? Is I want them to go back and teach the teachers there is another way. Now, some of them in here have.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get the look, but that's okay.
The teachers know. That's the thing. A lot of these teachers, I love them to death. They know they're being held back. They won't let them expand upon that, It's not the teachers themselves. It's the schooling. It's the people above and sitting in boardrooms and having secret meetings behind their backs that are really messing everything up.
all right, Mayhem, welcome to the set.
Thank you.
What have you got printed?
Well,
or what
I
have you
think we
got
should
going
show
over
her
there?
outfit first. Can we see her
Mayhem is
outfit?
incredible.
Outrageous
She
what
made
she's
this
doing.
out of all of my designs.
Wow.
Look
Now,
the
do
way
you
she
dress
does
like this normally?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Every day. She wakes
Look
up
at that.
like this.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, so she takes them apart. Like, I may have some good designs, but
And you
she
made
takes
this?
them, she cuts them apart
Wow.
and adds accents and does things that I never even would have thought about. So this is what I'm talking about is it created the art, but she took it and ran with it and did something different that I can't replicate. So when she's on site, she's the true artist, like putting these
You're
prints
like
together.
a walking billboard.
And let's show them.
We have to tell Perla about this. Got to put this in the art show.
So this is like putting, one of the spaceship that I drew, but then she'll take some drip off of the side of one of our background accents and add it to it to give it some depth. Same with the back. It says "Take me to your dealer" instead of "Take me to your leader." There. This has a Key and Peele sketch on it as far as the music is concerned. Of course, a scan code, and sometimes she'll put something on the sleeves.
Now,
This
did
one's-
somebody request this, or this is just ideology?
She just made this in the back.
Just
within a couple
okay.
minutes for you guys, just for the show. So here is one of our famous ones.
Wow.
It's got the bee on it, and then with the honeycomb. Of course, she put this all together herself. These are each individual graphics that she puts in. This is the cool thing behind Wandering Visions, is that you don't just grab a design that I made. You come in, you like, I want this in the background, I want this, and then someone like her or myself or Seth will come out and really, really, add things to it to make it more unique. Like she put some lines in here, and that involves cutting up some of the pre-existing designs that we already have printed out. But that's the beauty is you make your own merchandise. It's no two shirts are the same. If you come up and you have an idea and you put them together, now you're never going to see anybody with that same exact shirt. And it comes to life by scanning the little tag in the corner. Or you can
It's
download
amazing.
the app and they do everything. So you can find us. We've got a couple festivals coming up. We've got Convergence Wellness Festival up in the Ozarks coming up. I don't know what the date is.
Where are the Ozarks?
I don't know. I just saw the show. I love the show.
I thought the Ozarks were in
It's-
New York.
It's somewhere near Missouri.
It is Astral Valley Park,
So that is which state?
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yes.
Missouri. And then we also have Big Fam coming up, which is a huge festival in Michigan at
Testing me.
She made all these notes for me, and I forgot them all. So
The Groves of Michigan.
Groves of Michigan, yeah. So Big Fam of really good, big arts. Lots of cool artists like me and beyond that probably just smash my designs.
That's the 25th
will be
through
there.
the 27th.
And then, of course, so we've got the Wellness Festival, and then we have Barkback Benefit, which is a local 11, 12 years running now, where they work with Peggy Adams and rescue, and they do like live
very
rescues on
cool.
site, music all day, all night. Spread the Dub founded it, one of my favorite bands, local bands, good friends. Kevin Johnson, the bass player, did all the bass riffs for my latest album that came out too. So I've been working with those guys for years. I love everything they do, and Barkback is a huge part of my heart because it helps find, animals' homes.
When is that? Do you know, Mayhem?
That's November 11th.
November 11th, maybe?
Yeah.
Was that Veterans
I'd
Day
have to
weekend or
look.
something?
We have the Ultracom on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. I don't know if you guys want to participate in that. It has
Yeah.
about 350 vendors going to be there.
We're trying to fill up the calendar. As a matter of fact, we're also franchising now. We've had like a dozen people reach out that want to open their own Wandering Visions. So we've worked out a franchising package where if you want to be creative and you don't know where to start, you can start with our designs and go set up a merch booth. So that's one thing that we will be working on. We've got like I
That's
said, over a
interesting.
dozen people that have reached out that have money that want to create and expand. So we have to create territories and go into this whole new
Oh
realm
my
of
gosh.
business for
That could be scary. That could be the
It
wave of the
is.
future for you.
It is, absolutely. Yeah, I know. I'm excited about it, though. It would be great to get the brand out there and more than anything, give people something interesting and fun to do and make money at it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Build a community for starting artists to be able to get at least like their feet wet and connection.
See, that's important. Starting artists, they don't know where to begin. They say,
We
well,
can introduce them to Sally's grandson and that
or
he's
the-
doing all the festivals.
He's doing the
He's like
festivals.
aroma herbs that he puts together for different things.
Mm-hmm.
And he's literally
Aromatherapy?
going, yes and no. I mean, I guess for a better word, but different things that they use in overseas and like for taekwondo and different things, like more smelling salts, but different things to get you going, different things to calm you. And he literally is going from person to person with these little smelling vials and coming up with some artwork for the outside, which is super cool.
That's what about Scratch and Sniff?
So it could be
Scratch
anything.
and Sniff his stuff.
That's what I'm gonna tell you something.
Like he
So
said, it's just
this-
taking off organically, festival by
Scratch,
festival.
scratch and sniff. How old are you?
How old do I look?
He's
30?
younger than us.
I'm older than both of you, actually.
I don't
Get
think
out of here.
I'm
I'm
69
64.
years old.
you are
You
not.
are
I am
not.
69 years old.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm lying.
All right, so
I'm
we're
lying
going-
tonight.
I know you are.
That's
But
right.
I gotta
Age
tell
is
you.
a state of mind, my friend.
No, 18 years ago.
No, I'm 46, I think. I stopped
18
counting. I counted
18
backwards at 30. So that's the trick. Once you get to 30, count backwards.
18 years
There you go,
ago,
guys.
I wanted to do something scratch and sniff. When we were at iHeart.
Muay Thai is what he does.
And she laughs at me. She says, "That's ridiculous. Who does?" But back in the day, the little circles was a scratch and sniff. I
Genius.
remember it.
Yeah, actually, we can do that in ink. We can add
I'm
scents to
going to
ink.
connect you guys.
We have a
because it'd be
scratch
really
and
kind
sniff
of a
sample
cool-
here. Yeah.
I
Oh
don't have
my
anything with
God.
me.
And
It's
also, I
actually,
wanna-
it smells like berries or
But this is-
marijuana.
but
or
it-
whatever. Can I say that? Did it beep it?
Yeah, no, you can
Marijuana?
say it. I mean, medical marijuana is existent. That
Yeah.
you know, people do it and buy it and they whatever.
Yeah.
But the
We
scratch and
literally had a
sniff-
weed one. It was like,
The,
it
the
smelled
scratch
like
and
weed.
sniff theory, it goes up there with the podcast and the record label thing that nobody said could be done.
True.
These dolls that are being done, not dolls,
Action figures.
that are being done. Tell me we weren't going to do that, and here you have.
So I have a
Scratch
great
and sniff.
idea, and I'm looking for investors. It's called I Vibe Music Festival, and it's going to be my first festival. But basically, the whole concept is you go into a theater, and it stimulates all of your senses instead of just what you hear. It's what you hear. It goes with so we'll use sound frequencies that match your different chakras, and those all are associated with colors. So we'll have a whole music set lined up for all the chakras, all the colors, something for you to taste, something for you to touch, all choreographed. Taste, touch, smell with custom smells. So if it's an orange color on that frequency of orange through that chakra's coming through, that music is playing. You smell orange, we release orange into the amphitheater. You're touching those pill bottles they give you Monday through Sunday. They have the texture on each top so you can feel what the orange feels like, and you can taste the orange like Gobstopper or Tic Tac that's inside of it. So you taste, touch, smell, hear, and see all of your senses are stimulated through one event showing of all that. It's called
So
I
Glenn
Vibe.
is all in.
I Vibe Music Festival. Oh, Glenn's all in.
He's
Yeah,
all
Glenn's,
in.
Glenn's
so all you got to
probably-
do is use that big theater. He's all in.
we could do it there, of course, but we want to think about on a massive scale with augmented reality and incorporate
Yeah.
everything and bring in artists. So the website's out there. I mean, for 20 years I've had this idea sitting on the live web, just waiting for me to do it, and I never have the time
Maybe
to get to
have
it.
a-
But I need investors, I need team members, I need people that really want to invest into it in themselves and become co-founders, creators, and stuff like that.
Create a theater that does it on an everyday basis.
I want to do pop-ups. I just want to travel. Get a big igloo that's fits 500 people that you can pump up.
Wow,
And then drop a show in the middle of Atlanta. Drop
Wow.
a show in the middle of Seattle.
that's huge.
Drop a show and then just go. Boom, boom, boom. Say, where do
like
you guys
an
want to see
NFL
us? And
team
we'll
on the
go.
road.
Absolutely do it. That way we're not just waiting for people to come to us. We're like, oh, we'll go to you.
You become a coming attraction.
Absolutely, 100%.
Ringling Brothers started like that.
That's kind of where we're going with that.
Because they
Without
used to
with all
bring-
the animal.
They used to walk
Without
the
the
animals
animals.
across the bridges, and that was more of a sell point than going to see it.
We turn the users into the animals. The people that come to the festival, you now are the show.
Very good stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing.
like
This is so great. All right, what's websites, information?
So we're working on it right now, but it's really great. The website itself, you can build your own T-shirt, which is really cool. You can design it. We've got it all working right now, so you can literally drop all of my designs and then layer them and then order it right now, ready to go. So wandering dot vision. Literally www.wandering.vision.
I love how he checks in with Mayhem.
So yeah, she's
Mayhem
She's the
is
rock.
mayhem. It's
just mayhem, kind of like Madonna. There's no first and last
It's
name.
mayhem.
It's just mayhem.
Wandering.vision. Check that out. And for
Wandering
all
dot
your
vision.
printing needs,
Mhm.
which you have a lot
WM
of.
Printing.
WM Printing. Unbelievable what's going on here.
Yeah.
Creativity. I hope you guys enjoyed all the creativity here.
We're private, but come see me and we'll get you set up. We don't really advertise or market, but we've built the company off of discretion of our clients because some of them require a lot of discretion. Think about it, you have an idea, you want to launch in the market.
Sure.
You can't let everybody know what's going on right away. So we keep our clients safe and their timelines ready to go, and we dedicate because some people I need it now. So we dedicate our time to the clients that that have that relationship with us. But if you want to come in and make an account, talk to Allie, talk to myself, and we'll set you up an account. We'll talk to you. We'll run you through the whole thing.
Very cool. We're going to be keeping tabs on you because it looks to me in here that there's changes every so often that are going on, bigger and better things that are exploding. I want to capture it. I want to see it.
You have to evolve with the times. You can't just sit back.
I hear you.
Watch
Always
it.
transforming.
That's right.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you guys so much for having us. Thank you for having us for the whole morning. Thank you to the crew. Allie, thank you for putting up with us in your office space for the whole day.
I know, we put Allie in the corner.
So many great things. More to come. Hopefully they'll send us posters and different ideas that we can share with you as they evolve, and we can evolve with it. You guys ready to wrap it up? Good to
Yeah,
go?
we're
All
good
right,
to
have a
go.
great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We are live at Wandering Visions, for lack of a better place to call it. Incredible, incredible creatives. And we will see you Monday, 9 a.m. drive time. Have a great weekend.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, man, it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, guess what today's national holiday is? Smurfing time! Ha! Tyrannosaurus! Ha! It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Day, everyone! Till next time, bye!
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.